Shah WaliUllah was a religious scholar and reformer born in 1703. He grew up in an environment where people had discussions about the Quran, Sharia, Muslim morality, and social values. His father was a respected religious scholar who established the Madrasa Rahimiyya in Delhi to serve the Muslims of northern India. Shah WaliUllah received his early education there and continued teaching until he went to Saudi Arabia for further studies in theology. During his stay there, he met Sheikh Abu Tahir bin Ibrahim and returned to the subcontinent with a vivid aim to serve the Muslims of the subcontinent and Islam. Weaknesses of Muslims in the subcontinent, realized by Shah WaliUllah. Muslims were not following Islam according to its true teachings because they didn't understand it properly. Muslims were divided among themselves on the basis of different sects. Muslims were indulging themselves in the luxuries of life. Muslims were losing status in their rule in subcontinent because of loss of political power. Shah WaliUllah's efforts. Message. His first message was regarding unity. He believed that one of the major causes behind the decline of Muslims in the subcontinent was the disintegration and disunity amongst them. He further stated that Shias are not Kafirs and are Muslims. He said this division between them has weakened Muslims. That is why other nations like Marathas are becoming stronger and overtaking Muslims. Translation of Holy Quran. He believed that the Holy Quran was not understandable to all readers because of the language barrier. That is why he translated the Holy Quran into Persian, which was understood and spoken by many Muslims at that time. He believed that if Muslims can understand the message of the Quran, then it would be easy for them to act upon it. Different books. Shah WaliUllah wrote many books throughout his life on religion. The main purpose behind all the books was to make the teachings of Islam understandable to most of the Muslims. His two most famous works are Izlatul Akfa and Hujratul Baligha. Hujratul Baligha was the explanation of Holy Quran and Izlatul Akfa was written on the principles of Quran and Islam. Political efforts. Although he was a religious scholar, he wanted to remove Marathas from the throne of Delhi. To overpower Marathas, he requested Ahmed Shah Abdali of Persia to invade India, defeat Marathas, and restore Muslim rule in India. Ahmed Shah Abdali came in 1761 and defeated Marathas in the famous battlefield of Panipat near Delhi. This battle is known as the Third Battle of Panipat. Ahmed Shah Abdali, although removed Marathas, did not stay in India, and once again Delhi went under the weak administration of Mughals. His social principles. He propagated the principles of Adl and Tawazun. Adl means justice and Tawazun means equilibrium. He persuaded Muslims to practice these principles in their daily lives to make their lives better. He believed that these two principles are the backbone of any economy and through this, Muslims can make their economic conditions better. Importance. Shah WaliUllah was one of the most important religious reformers of the subcontinent. He played a vital role in reviving Islam and the status of Muslims in the subcontinent. His efforts towards unity, translation of the Quran, and his different books made the teachings of Islam understandable to most of the Muslims. He also made efforts towards removing the Marathas from the throne of Delhi and restoring Muslim rule in India.